on this part, we are going to see how we can use events in C#. We are going to create our own event and the event handler. But what are the events and why do we need them? For example, the .NET team at Microsoft launches events for developers to let them know about the latest .NET framework release. Microsoft is a publisher who launches or raises an event and notifies the community about it, and the community is the subscriber of the event and attend or handle the event. Events in C# follow a similar concept. An event has a publisher, a subscriber, notification, and a handler. Generally, the UI controls use events extensively. For example, we have events like mouse click, maximize, etc. On the last part, we created a delegate and the events need delegates to work. So in our Visual Studio, let us create our first event, but first let us create a class for the strings. For that, scroll down, and after the program class, let us create a new one. We are going to create a strings class, so for that we write in here public class strings, and this class has a private field, so private string value. And now inside here we need to define the event. To define the event, we need to use the delegate that we defined from the last part. So for that we write in here public event keyword to create an event, then we define the delegate, so string delegate, and we name it string event. Now next let us define a property, and we are going to use within this property the event that we just defined. So I'll just write in here prop, the property is going to be of type string, the name is going to be value, and I'm going to remove the getter because I want to trigger the event only when I set a value to the strings object. So we remove the semicolon. Inside the curly brackets we write this.string value is equal to value. So we set the value, and after the value is set, we want to execute the string event. So this.string event, and then we pass as a parameter the this.string value field. So save the changes and scroll up to the program class. Now inside this class, let us create another method which is used to handle the text change. So I'll name this method text changed, and then in the console.writeLine I will just write in here you enter, and then I want to display the text value. Let us go inside the main method and in here create the string object. So I'll just write in here events, let's write in here strings, which is the name of our new class. My string is equal to new strings. Now to this class we need to define the event, and we need to define the event handler as well. So whenever the myString changes, so myString.string event is going to be the text changed. So whenever I set a new value to the strings object, the text changed method is going to be executed. Now let's write in here string str, and then create a do while loop, so do double tap, and this is going to be while string is not equal to exit. So as long as the user does not type exit, we don't want to leave this loop, and then inside here write str is equal to console.readLine. So we want to get the text from the user using the console window, and then we check the text in here again. So we write in here if the user did not type exit, then set the value of my string to be the str. Let us run the application by pressing the Ctrl F5. So if I type in here, this is just a text, you entered, this is just a text, let's say UI, and I get the result by using the event handler. So by entering a text in here, I trigger an event, and then this event will notify the students class, and to the student class we have subscribed by using the text changed method, and this method is used to handle the event. So by entering text in here, we trigger an event. And if I write exit, then we are out of the do while loop.